Yo, it's your boy Smoke back in the Madden video. Today's Madden video, I'm with J Color Pick 6. If you know J Color Pick 6, he's another guy on the channel, and he helps around with the videos. And he does 2 teams, I do 2 teams per division, and we go in and see what our GM advice would do for the teams. So we go ahead and see him and see what our GM advice would do. Make sure you go check the link in the description for the NFC South video. All right, next up is J Color Pick 6 with the Green Bay Packers.
Hey, so, Jay Cut here. Packers are in a win-now mode. Interesting team. They're not really built for the future at all, really. They got their quarterback. They got their running back. That's literally, all they got, as far as I know. I don't really like any of the receivers or young line they have. The defense, they got a couple pieces, I guess. I don't really know. Their run game's bad. Their pass game, it's better. I wouldn't count it as one of the best, but it's doable. I can accept that. Now we're going to be going over what Madden says they need to have. Right tackle, I agree with. Right guard, I agree with. Right end, yeah, I don't know. I agree with that, yeah. I'm not going to really do much to that position, though. Fullback, yeah, I guess. Put a tight end there if you want. Middle linebacker, yeah, that's rough. But who knows what we'll do. We'll see. We're making cuts because the Packers are negative $2.6 million in cap. So we're going to be cutting Scantling. We're also going to be cutting Tunya. I'm looking here. Don't see him anywhere. So, anyway, we cut him. Dean Lowry, we cut him. He saves $3.3 to be a 75. Yeah, he's going to save us $3.3 million. I'm going to accept that. We'll also be cutting the 4th string corner. Sullivan saves us $2.1 million to be a 4th string. Yeah, we can draft a rookie there. He can play 4th. Now we'll be looking at here for the guys we need to bring back, key re-signs. As you can see, there's a lot of people here. Some big names like Lindsley, Funches. Funches did not play this year. If you're surprised, that's why. He's opted out for COVID. Don't got money to bring him back, though. I wish we could, but we don't. So now we're going to be going over guys that we drafted. We drafted Tooney with the 1st round pick. He's going to be another weapon for Rodgers. Get Rodgers help. Creed Humphreys is going to be filling in for Lindsley. He's going to be filling in for Lindsley that we lost for agency. He's going to be our 2nd round pick. And now we're going to be addressing that right end spot coming up next. We'll be drafting Joe Tyrone. Now, I don't know much about him. Kind of took a shot in the dark. Honestly, that's what I would do. You got to bring something in there. Now, we're also going to be bringing in more offensive line help because, like I said, that guard and tackle are iffy. Yeah, we're going to be bringing in DJ Fluker and Kelechi Osemele. You can flip-flop them either way. Either one of them's got to play guard, one's got to play tackle. We also brought in Josh Reynolds for more help for Rodgers. I'm a big fan of Reynolds, and he had a good year. You'll be seeing his stats here coming up. But overall, the team did not do good. We finished 26th in the league, 5-11, last in the NFC North. So that's pretty rough. You can blame some of that on Rodgers. You can also blame some of that on we also did not have a steady wide receiver 3. People were getting hurt. Both of the bottom 2 wide receivers, they're both going down. I say blame Rodgers because the guy won't take a pay cut. If he restructures his contract, it saves so much money, helped the team out a lot. Jones had a good year. A.J. Dillon, stealing touchdowns, he got 10 compared to Jones' 3. And now this will be the most surprising thing in the video for me. Josh Reynolds, most catches and 1,000-yard season, tied for touchdowns with Devontae Adams. Really good, really interesting. That could be, if he goes there in real life, that could be what Rodgers needs. Get him another weapon that could help out Adams a lot, help out Rodgers a lot. He had a lot of help, really good. But now that defense, it's lacking. You can see here the young guys are getting better. The center, he's up to a 73. And Tooney was down there too. He was silver. Now we're going to be going over the Lions. Lions, they just brought in Goff. As a Rams fan, I'm happy about that. Hawkinson, I like him. Swift, I like him. Line, honestly, I'm okay with the line. Yeah, so Okuda, I like him a lot. Brockers, I like him a lot. They got a honestly underrated pass rush right now. With that, how that looks, I'm liking that a lot. The linebackers, I don't know. I think they're doable. Some people disagree. I think I can get around with them. Maybe I'll add someone, maybe not. Now, we're going over what Madden says they need. Madden says right outside, like I said, I can get around with those. I'm okay with them. Right guard, yeah, that's a little rough. We're probably going to address that in the draft. Quarterback, completely 100% disagree. Goff is going to be your guy. I'm telling you, he's good. The left guard, he's younger. I'm okay with that. And wide receiver, yes, I agree with that. We're going to be addressing that heavily. Now, these are the key re-signs here. You got to bring back Matt Prater. If he's willing to sign on a low-level deal, go ahead, accept that. Agnew, he's a fast guy. He's got a superstar development trait. He's awesome punt returner. I'm gonna bring him back. The rest of these guys, yeah, not really interested. Now we're going over the draft. I did not draft Wyatt Davis first round pick. He was a second rounder, but he's going to be filling in for that right guard spot I was saying that we would address. We also drafted Devontae Smith with our first round pick. That's the wide receiver help I'm talking about. And the third rounder, we drafted Wallace out of Oklahoma. I like him a lot. Oklahoma State, actually, not Oklahoma. But I like him a lot. Free agent ads, Alex Smith. Get him in there, teach Goff. He's taught a lot of good guys. He taught Mahomes, all right? Like, I like him a lot. We'll also be bringing in Poole in at corner. More corner help. That would be awesome. And we're also bringing Fort. That would help a lot. Now, we're at the end of the year. Did not do too good. But as you do see here, the young guys are producing. Devontae Smith's up to an 81. He's got the superstar development trait. Davis is a star factor. You see here, the young guys keep getting better. The left end got a star development. Okuda's up to an 81. I like this team a lot. They're young. Keep in mind, they do have 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years coming up, thanks to the Rams, or maybe not the next 2, but they have 2 first-round picks coming up for a while, like 2 years. And we did only go 4-12. Now, they're a young team. I'm not really surprised. They got holes to fill. They got young guys. We finished last in the North, 30th overall, I think, 31st. Yeah, so now we're going to be also looking over the stats here. Goff, he had kind of down numbers. I mean, I will take it with what he had to work with. He was dealing with young guys. The run game, right here, it's horrible. Horrible. Get a better run game, and maybe we'll open up passing lanes. We didn't have a guy over 1,000 yards. That's a problem. Get a run game. Here is Orb with the Bears.
Yo, all right, the Chicago Bears, pretty interesting team. Looks like they got a solid receiving core. I feel like they do need a good wide receiver too. I feel like Darnell Mooney will probably be one, but not yet. And then now we go to their defense. They got, well, used to have one of the best defenses in the league. It's still good. It just kind of had a down year. But anyway, we go ahead and check the team needs. Need quarterback. I agree. I can't remember the last time Chicago had a good quarterback. They need a right guard. I agree with that as well. Fullback, I mean, as Jay Cutler said earlier, you can just put a tight end there, so it's not too big of a deal. Middle linebacker, yes, only because they do run 2 middle linebackers, and their second one is terrible. Roquan Smith is amazing, though. I feel like he's a really good young star, so I'll probably draft one to learn from Roquan Smith. All right, now we go to key re-signs. They already franchise tagged Allen Robinson, so he is already coming back, and then key re-signs, I'm going to go ahead and say to Sean Gibson Sr. and say Cordell Patterson. I used to really hate Cordell Patterson. Then I realized how useful he actually is with returning, being a receiver, and he even plays running back now. He's basically Taysom Hill, but just returns. So, yeah, Cordell Patterson, he's a fun guy. I feel like he will help contribute to the team. All right, now we go over the players drafted. With that right guard, we go ahead and take Wyatt Davis out of Ohio State, and we're going to keep going with Ohio State as we retain Barron, Brawling. He is listed as the worst, but he's also the youngest, and he's only 1 overall behind our second middle linebacker, so we'll give him the start. And then I took a quarterback with the 3rd round just because they signed Andy Dalton. It's Andy Dalton. You need a safety blanket for that. Oh my God. Like, Bears fans, I honestly feel your pain. I actually do. All right, we didn't sign anyone because they don't got too much money, so we didn't sign anyone free agency. And this is how we did. We were first round exit. We got eliminated by the Carolina Panthers, and our record was 9-7. We were first in the NFC North, and to be honest, I'm shocked they had the Packers do that bad. But as Jay Cutler said earlier, Rodgers. It would help if Rodgers did take pay cuts. As right there, we were the 14th team in the league. All right, now about the Minnesota Vikings. This is actually a pretty interesting team, I believe. Their offense it's all right. The offensive line could use some work. Kirk Cousins is extremely overhated. And their defense, they were projected to have one of the best defenses coming into this year. Really didn't turn out that way. But Danielle Hunter did get hurt, so that is a huge loss. Now we go with the key re-signs. I feel like Anthony Harris and Eric Wilson are key re-signs, but they already lost Anthony Harris, and I feel like we can go ahead and get someone better with Eric Wilson for about the same amount of money, so we didn't re-sign anyone. And then we took a right guard. We need an inner lineman, so we took Cade Mays, right guard. He's already a 77 overall. That's really good for drafting him. And then I feel like we need, because their defense is solid, but they really need a cornerback. So we went ahead and took Sean Wade out of Ohio State, and we got another offensive lineman, Zion or Johnson. We make sure to go ahead and take him. We took Quan Alexander, also former Saint. I don't think he was able to play too much with the Saints, but still, he's a solid linebacker. He'll do good with that linebacking core. And as he's right there, I'm kind of happy, but not that happy because we lost in the first round, but it was to the Saints. So the Saints, they beat the Vikings in the playoffs. If you don't know, I'm a Saints fan, so it kind of felt good there. But anyway, we didn't do that good. To be honest, we didn't deserve a playoff spot for the Vikings, but if you're going to give it to me, I'll take it because we did pretty bad. We were 14th in the league, we were 3rd in the NFC North, and we were a first-round exit. I mean, it's not terrible, but we were literally 3rd in our division, and it wasn't even a stacked division. So I don't know why we got in, but we did. So we're not going to complain too much. All right, that's about the end of the video. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. It means a lot to the channel. And so if you subscribe with post notifications on, and also check the link in the description for the NFC South video and the AFC West. It's just like those, just like the one we did, but it's with the teams in the division. All right, guys, please go ahead and subscribe with post notifications on. And if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, as you see right there. And also check out our Instagram, Straight Smoke YT. We like to post about Red Dead, GTA, and Madden.